Welcome to Vantopia and the world's best van conversion kits. Today we have one of our builds in a Sprinter 170. This configuration is going to have our latest Dinette module in the back, as well as our fairly new bathroom module. So real quick on the kitchen island, we got the same nice large tray table here. So it's a really nice big work area, great for doing any food prep, any work remote as well, especially if you have the swivel seat in the front. So definitely helpful for that. For our bathroom modules, a couple features I want to point out here. So up above we have our curtain rod system. So the curtain rod gives you a little bit of extra space while you're in the shower. It gives you a little bit more elbow room while you're inside here. And the curtain still is able to tuck in at the bottom, and then it also folds away when it's not in use. So when it's folded away, you're able to hang up any wet clothing, wetsuits, anything else like that. And then this pin system over here keeps the shower curtain in place so it's not down in the middle. But a really practical system to give you a little bit of extra space in there. We've got a nice shower fixture in here as well. The wand works pretty well. Keeps it pretty maneuverable while you're in there, and still getting a good amount of flow of water. A couple buttons here. One is going to be for your lights. The next is going to be for your vent fan, which I'll show you in just a moment here. And then lastly is going to be for your electric dump valve. So typically you put about either a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon gray water tank. In this case, it's a 10-gallon gray water tank. And you're able to dump that tank out by just pressing the button here. And the electronic valve will dump it out for you. At the bottom here, we have our slide-out toilet system. So this is something that people are usually pretty happy about just because it saves a lot of space. Compared to having your toilet in the middle of your shower area. You don't have to look at it the whole time. And it's also ventilated in the back there. So there's fans that are able to suck the air out continuously. So you have some negative airflow. Really important for composting toilets, but even in general, even with a cassette toilet such as this one, it's great to have some extra space for. Next to that, we have a nice large closet space in here. So you got some adjustable shelving in here, and you could also do a curtain rod going across. And then further in the back, now we get to our what we call our dinette module. So here you have two really nice large tables here. Really great for, again, hosting, doing any food prep, eating, of course, and a really good work remote location as well, too. You can see we have a TV mount in here as well with a monitor on there. So it's a really good option to have a second screen. Really makes for a really big space in this in the van. And then it's going to be able to convert into a bed, which we'll show you shortly. So these two really large tables are able to move around. You're also able to put them, push them off to the side if you want to get through. So a really good amount of walk space in here, and plenty of storage as well too. We'll show you from the back, but you can see under here, there's plenty of space. Here we have our freshwater tank. It's a wheel well tank, so it's going over the wheel well and gives you about 22 gallons, I believe, of freshwater storage. And then also, of course, more storage underneath these plates as well too. So again, always want to cram as much storage as you can in all the nooks and crannies here. And gives you a lot of space both to store everything as well as plenty of space to entertain, plenty of space to have people over. We've had about 8 people in here before, which worked out great. And then is going to convert into a bed, which we'll show you shortly. And of course, you still get the overhead space here. You can see I'm 6 foot and I'm a pretty good height. My head's not hitting the top here, and it's still pretty comfortable. And we got the nice curved edge here. Gives a nice aesthetic to the wood, but also gives kind of some impact resistance too. So if you ever do hit your head against it, it's not that bad. But we'll show you real quick how we take these tables down. If you've been looking at van life, you're probably familiar with the Lagoon Tables. but we'll show you how this works in this case, and we'll show you how the bed is able to convert from the dinette into the bed configuration. All right, so now we have the dinette converted into our bed configuration. So you got plenty amount of space over here. I am just about 6 foot, so I got plenty of space on either side of me. I could just barely touch the 2 walls. All right, that just about wraps it up for this tour of our 170 with a dinette and a bathroom module. A couple new updates as well. We do have additional options now for the paneling, where you could do an ACM paneling, which is really nice, waterproof and durable material. And then we also have additional options for all the cabinet faces as well as the countertops. And now we also have some different finish options for different colors and finishes on the birch ply as well too. So reach out if you have any questions. We're easy to get in touch with. And we have quite a few module options now as well, which you could swap out to make the perfect rig just for you. Thanks for checking it out.